2-2 over the San Jose Sharks. Yes, your Chicago Blackhawks find victory over the San Jose Sharks after having a very terrible performance against the LA Kings just 2 nights ago. This game, yes, it's a tank off. The 31 ranked team versus a 32nd ranked team. Battle of the last two teams in the league. But as I mentioned, this year is truly more a rebuild and development year. I'm not wanting us to truly tank. At this point in the season, you can see we are in a position where we could draft first overall for the second year in a row. But don't get your hopes up, because how the NHL is, the draft lottery is very difficult to win. We got lucky last year. We'll have to try and get lucky again this year. The Hawks beating the San Jose Sharks is good. Give them a morale to this team because they've deserved more wins than they have gotten recently. Yes, they won 3 out of the last 4 games, which is nice to see. So the Hawks, honestly, better team on the ice. They end up being the favorites going into tonight's action. Out doing it at the faceoff dot, 55% to the Hawks, to the Sharks, 45%. Power play, the Hawks weren't so good at it. 0 for 2 for the power play. San Jose went 0 for 0, so no power plays for San Jose. Shots per period, 11-8 for the Sharks in the first period, 8-15 in favor for the Blackhawks in the second period, 8-8 in the third period, and 27-31 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks altogether. This was a good game by the Hawks. They battled hard, even though in the first period it was San Jose to be able to get out fast and outplay the Hawks. They played much better than the Blackhawks did, and it gave them the lead. But on this St. Patrick's Day 2024, the Hawks were able to find the pot of gold and get the win. And they were able to get this victory, winning it 5-2. So let's get to the goals of the game, shall we? In the first period of play, it was San Jose. We saw back and forth hockey for the first 10 minutes of play virtually. There was no whistle in that first 8.5 minutes until we see a goal come in midway through the period. At 10:33 in the first period, scored by former Blackhawk Ryan Carpenter, his 5th of the season, assisted by Barabanov and Kevin LeBlanc to make it a 1-0 game for the San Jose Sharks. This goal, bad defensive breakdown for Korchinski. It gives a 2-on-1 break for the Sharks, and Carpenter buries it to make it a 1-0 game. 6 minutes later, San Jose adds to their lead at 16:32 in the first period. Klim Koskin scores his 5th of the season, assisted by Garland and Ferraro. This goal was a weird breakdown by Vlasic and Kurashev. It leads to Kostin getting an easy goal as Garland behind the net passes it right up to Kostin on the doorstep to push it in, when Vlasic just misreads it just slightly, leading to San Jose to go up by 2. And they take that 2-0 lead going into the second period of play. Where in the second period, the Hawks are the better team. They come out flashing. They move the puck well, getting their opportunities off. And they were able to get on the board. Even though it was just one goal they were able to score in the second period, but it was one that sparked the team. And that second period, as the Hawks went into it, they were able to battle, try to get some chances off, and it came late in the period with just about 6 minutes left. At 14:02 in the second period, scored by number 23, Philip Kurashev, his 14th of the season, assisted by number 90, Tyler Johnson, and number 98, Connor Bedard. to get the Hawks within one to make it a 2-1 game for San Jose. This goal by the Hawks for Kurashev gets this team sparking. They go into the third period with all momentum. This goal, though, from Kurashev was a beautiful setup from Bedard, crossing it right across the ice over to Tyler Johnson. Johnson sees Kurashev dive into the slot. He gets it onto the stick of Kurashev, and bang, we're on the board. We go into the third period down by a goal, though. Hawks had a few more chances on that second period. They didn't find the back of the net. But we go into the third period, and it was the Hawks all period long. Going into this third, they managed to put up 3 goals in a matter of 2 minutes of play, basically. A minute and a half, roughly. But we go into the third. Hawks have some chances to start the period off. They don't get it in the net. It comes midway into the period where the momentum you see from the Hawks continue sparking, and they get on the board at 10:39 in the third period. Scored by number 8, Ryan Donato. His 10th of the season, assisted by number 25, Jared Tenorti, and number 24, Jacob Magna, to make it a 2-2 game. Hawks on the board. It's tied 2-2. Hawks now with all momentum. This goal may get changed. They haven't changed it yet because I do think Taylor Radish may have redirected it in when the puck went to the goal crease. Radish was up front of the net, and I thought it went off his back. They counted it to Donato, though. It was a great snipe by Donato. We're on the board. Momentum, Hawks. Because this a minute later at 11:51 in the third period, scored by number 55, Kevin Korchinski, his 4th of the season, assisted by number 27, Lucas Reichel, to make it a 3-1 lead for your Chicago Blackhawks. This goal by Korchinski on the blue line snipes it past Devin Cooley of the Sharks with a beautiful pass from Reichel to Korchinski. Korchinski with the rocket from the blue line. We lead. It's a 1-goal lead. But the goal scoring is not done yet because off the face-off, the Hawks go down the ice at 12:02 in the third period. Scored by number 15, Joey Anderson. His 3rd of the season. Assisted by number 43, Colin Blackwell. And number 72, Alex Vlasic, to give the Hawks a 2-goal lead at 12:02 in the third. The Hawks, with the momentum, they grabbed 3 goals in a matter of a minute and 30. We lead by 2 now. They now continue to press, hold their lead together. San Jose has to pull Devin Cooley in his debut. And just with 1.3 seconds remaining in regulation time, scored by number 98, Connor Bedard, his 21st of the season, assisted by number 23, Philip Kurashev, and number 90, Tyler Johnson, to cap off this victory for the Hawks. Connor Bedard, 2-point game. Philip Kurashev, 2-point game. And Tyler Johnson, 2-point game. That first line did play well. They got the points. They got the lead. They were able to win this game 5-2 over the San Jose Sharks. On St. Patrick's Day in Chicago, nobody celebrates St. Patty's Day better, it feels like. We get the victory, and it's great to see. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, Hawks win! Hawks win! And let's go Hawks!